Today we are diving into the top 5 things you wish you knew before starting Mordheim. If you're new or just missed the details, these tips will elevate your games. Trust me, I wish I'd knew some of these before my warbands hit the streets of Mordheim. The first thing most players don't realize is that Mordheim is all about verticality and diverse terrain setups. Unlike other games where a flat board might be fine, in Mordheim, a good layout can make or break the game. See how these ladders connect the buildings and how windows give a line of sight for snipers? Having a setup like this makes the game unpredictable and characters can hide, climb, jump and get into cover from all angles. Each game, try rearranging your layout. Even slight changes to the terrain can create a new feel and keep the experience fresh. In a typical city fight, your models should rarely walk in a straight line across the table. Instead, they're moving from cover to cover, so when setting up, think in terms of path, line of sight, blocks, and elevation. Just a quick breaker. I want to thank all of you who have watched and support these videos. I hope you are enjoying them as much as I enjoy making them. And for those who haven't yet subscribed, it would mean a lot and help me create more content for you if you hit that subscribe button. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Now, back to the video. Second, let's talk about something a lot of new players overlook: the value of filler models. If you're running a warband with sheep units, like the zombies in the undead or young bloods in the mercenary bands, they are more than just extra bodies. These expendable units are excellent for creating distraction or soaking up attacks that might otherwise target key fighters. Zombies, for example, make great shields for your vampire or necromancer. They are inexpensive to replace and can hold back or even overwhelm enemies with sheer numbers. Think of them as pawns in a larger strategy. Don't hesitate to sacrifice a few if it helps you position stronger fighters or achieve any objectives. This approach allows you to protect your higher value models, who are much harder to replace. And here's a quick demonstration. Say my zombies are advancing. They act as a meat shield to my necromancer in the back. Even if a few fall, they serve their purpose. And eventually, the necromancer can do his thing. Now, Mordheim isn't just about winning the battle at hand. It's about playing the long game. Here's a key consideration. If your lesser models start to fall, should you keep pushing for a win and risk your elite fighters? Or should you pull back and live to fight another day? Imagine your leader is deep in the action, but you have lost some filler units already. You could press forward to secure the victory, earning more experience and gold, or you could play it safe, holding them back to avoid any serious injuries. This choice, risking it all for the win or thinking ahead to protect your assets, can impact your campaign in ways you might not expect. When a model goes down, things don't end there. The post-battle injury rolls determine how they recover for the next game, and it's a nail-biting part of Mordheim. You can find a full injury chart on Broheim. I will put a link in the description below. Broheim is an incredible online resource for all things about Mordheim. Remember, each game can leave a serious mark on your warband. Losing a key fighter to injury or even death can seriously alter the course of your campaign. So, when deciding how aggressive to play, always keep the bigger picture in mind. It's part of what makes Mordheim so dynamic and tense from game to game. Fourth, we need to talk about the economy of Mordheim. Gold crowns, resources, and explorations aren't just extra details. They are essential parts of the game. After each match, you can scavenge or search for treasure, gaining gold crowns and loot. Deciding how to spend your money becomes a part of your warband's long-term success. Should you upgrade equipment, save up for reinforcements, or perhaps buy a hired sword for a game or two? These are tough choices, especially if you're low on resources. For instance, upgrading your vampire's gear might be tempting, but if you're low on fighters, you are better off hiring a few zombies, making each campaign a personal story. Last but not least, let's address Mordheim's unforgiving nature. This game is famous for its chaotic and brutal outcomes. It's part of what makes it so thrilling. A bad roll can mean losing your best hero in a single hit, or failing a crucial route test, as I did last game. But this is what makes victories feel earned. Embrace the chaos. Let's say my vampire attacks a much weaker enemy but rolls a critical fail. Taking a hit instead, it's unexpected but keeps things interesting. Mordheim forces you to adapt and strategize on the fly. So remember, it isn't about winning every fight, it's about how you handle the twists. Sometimes it's the narrow escapes and last-ditch efforts that create the best memories. And there you have it, my top 5 things I wish I knew when I started Mordheim. The terrain, tactic with filler models, injury, recovery, economics, decision, and embracing the chaos all make this game an adventure every time. Let me know in the comments what surprised you the most about Mordheim, or if you have any favorite tip to share. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, keep your blades sharp, your dice rolling, and may your warbands always find victory. Thomas, signing off.